Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Mariana and you're watching Lucifer's Library. I am going on vacation in a little bit of a week and I need to pre-film this video so that I can edit it and post it before I go on vacation because I don't want to leave you stranded. And today what we're going to be doing is we are choosing my Vacation Tbr. I did this thing last year as well and it was quite chaotic. My camera died. Everything that could go wrong went wrong. I filmed it one day before I went on vacation. So I want to do the same thing again. I want to learn from my mistakes. And this time I have behind me all the unread books. We are left with these two shelves of all my unread books, and this shelf is my sister's books that I plan on reading, and top is my TBR that is not in the frame that you can't see. I'm currently reading Air of Fire still. I am 162 pages in. It's just started getting good. Hopefully I can finish it before I go on vacation, but if not, I'm going to be taking this with me. Now, I don't know what else I'm gonna take with me. I haven't pre-planned this video, so this is just gonna be a little bit of spontaneous journey on my thoughts on why I want to take these books. Right off the bat, I think I should also prioritize my July TBR. We have Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor that I really want to take with me because this is a book that I have to read for the Unfinished book club that I'm hosting with Ashley. So I really need to get to this one, even though the collective reading ends in the end of August. So we have 2 months to finish this, but I really want to get a head start. Then we have The Fiery Heart. Now I'm gonna get to this series in a second. And we have The Demon King. Only the first book. I'm going to be taking only this one. I have the rest of the series in a box set, but I think I'm only gonna take the first one. We have Emerald Green, which is a reread. I'm taking that one as well because I really want to finish my reread of the series. And Queen of Shadows, I'm also taking this one. So I think I'm gonna be aiming for about 25 books. I know that I won't finish all 25 books. I'm going on vacation for a little bit over 2 weeks. We don't go by plane. A lot of people have been asking me, how do you take, normally I would take 100 books with me, and people ask me, how do you take 100 books with you? I don't go by plane. We go by car. I live in Slovenia and the drive to our apartment in Croatia is over 2 hours, a little bit over 2 hours, because we also make a stop, so 2.5 hours. So that's why I can just pack all my books. Normally I would take like a big bag of books, sometimes even 2, and my sister would be with me, so she'd take her books, I'd take my books, and together we'd have about 100 books. So yeah, that's a fun memory. She's not gonna be on vacation this year. It's just me, so I'm taking 25 books. I've been feeling a little bit slumpy, and I also don't know if I'm gonna read the books I have, but it's always nice to have an option. So this one is The Fiery Heart by Rochelle Mead. It is on my July TBR. This is the spin-off series to Vampire Academy. This is the 4th, I think, book in the Bloodline series. And I really need to get to it. So this one I'm going to be reading physically because I don't want to read the audiobook. And I think I might take the rest of the series with me as well. So I don't know if this is in order, but probably not. Silver Shadows and The Ruby Circle. So I'm going to be taking the entire series. I want to finish the series. I won't be taking Muse of Nightmares because we are probably gonna have that one for the Unfinished book club. So this one is staying. Maybe Clickbait because I think it's gonna be a fast read. I can read this in like a day. So Clickbait it is. I have a feeling The Name of the Wind and I'm gonna DNF that one, so I want to keep it home. I don't want to take a book that I don't think I will continue or finish reading. Children of Blood and Bone, that is also a fantasy. I have a lot of fantasy books. I'm definitely taking Given by Nandy Taylor. Definitely this one. A Court of Silver Flames. Do I want to bother with this? It's gonna fill my big book quota. A Dark and Hollow Star. Honestly, I have no idea what this is about. I forgot. I bought it last year in December and I have no idea. I think this is sapphic as well. Okay, I'm taking this one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, speaking of my sister's books, I am taking Sorcery of Thorns, and A Curse So Dark and Lonely is my first book, but I'm also taking my sister's books, which are the second and third book. And I'm also taking Truly Devious because I want to have something to spice things up. This is like a mystery, and I want something that won't be fantasy. We are at 17. I can take with me Crescent City, but realistically, will I get to it? Probably not. I probably won't read this book until I get a kick in the butt, because something about it, it's big, the world is expansive, it's a brand new world, it's fantasy. I just don't have capacity for it, and I don't want to pick it up. So I think I'm gonna stick with Familiar Worlds, and I'm also going to be taking the rest of the Red Queen series, which I know I've heard it's not as good, but realistically, again, I have to finish this. I have to start finishing series. Now, speaking of that, I wrote on a sticky note all the books that I need to finish, so I'm going to also be picking up, if I can, The Kiss of Deception, second book to Incarcerate, which is Sapphic, Discovery of Witches third book, which is the Book of Life, and maybe I'll finish Covenant. I don't have, by Jennifer Armentrout. I don't have the books in physical copy with me. I can get the audiobook. I lent them to my friend, and then I'm also going to be taking my Kindle, and I have a lot of books on my Kindle. So I think that's it, and the rest of them just are gonna stay because I'm not ready for them, and to be honest, some of them I don't think I want to pick up anytime soon until I am in the mood for them. I've tried to leave off any heavier fantasy, or fantasy with brand new like worlds and stuff, or for example the rest of the Throne of Glass series I can't even touch. I already have 2 Throne of Glass books. Alright, let me now just take you through the entire TBR, apart from the books that I just mentioned that are not in physical copy. So the series I want to finish are Red Queen, so I have the rest of the series, which are 3 books. The entire A Curse So Dark and Lonely trilogy, which I'm gonna start and hopefully finish. I'm going to try to finish the Bloodline series by Rochelle Mead. This is a long time coming. I've been trying to finish this series for the past 2 years. I had the thing in 2020 when I picked up an entire series and read it for a vlog. I don't do that anymore because sometimes I just want to alternate between other books. And so, yeah, I don't binge read series anymore for some reason. Then I'm going to try to finish my reread of the Ruby Red series by reading Emerald Green. I am going to continue with my Throne of Glass series. These are on my July TBR, so I need to prioritize them. But again, I'm going to try to finish Heir of Fire this week, which I know I can realistically do. How many times am I gonna say realistically in this video? I know I can do it. It's just that I don't tend to pick up books that often anymore. It's not a habit. I think I should probably do a video where I read 100 pages a day for a week, because I genuinely need to get back into the habit of it. And then for standalones, we have, I think Given is a standalone, or maybe it's just the first, I don't know, maybe it's the first book. We have Clickbait, and I believe Sorcery of Thorns. When it comes to continuing series, we have A Court of Silver Flames, but as is my habit, I tend to start constantly new series, and if I get to all of these, I'm going to start Strange the Dreamer, The Demon King, A Dark and Hollow Star, and Truly Devious. It's a good pile of books. See the stack of books with me. So these are all the books I'm gonna try and read and take with me on vacation. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you next time.